книгам, короче. Потом по бабам.
Вон он, блядь! Ебашь его!
Хуйло ты, бля, а ты хуйло ты!
Опа, нет, пацаны.
Well, today is, of course, Royal Ascot, something I go to every year. And, of course, Royal Ascot's a real gamble because anything can happen. It just rained hours earlier.
I have to work on that part right there, right? Like when it slips out, like because that is the old 50 Cent. I am the new 50. Like hip hop music, I believe, is connected to youth culture, and this is why so many out with the old and with the new. So many new people come and a whole new litter of people and stuff. Because I think your core audience is having adult experience for the first time. It's the college point, like where they're out and having fun as much as possible. And the music that is prominent at that point is like the theme music to their life. You know what I mean? And it shifts into something else that comes later when the new litter. People are in that position. And then it's like, when you can sustain your interests is because you've diversified, you've done different things, and you stayed in current. Like, you know, like I was when I went towards television, I was thinking, like, where's my core audience? The original people that were enjoying themselves at that point were in success. They were in college studying in the field in success. They have the drink that they would have on premise. Mm-hmm. In the privacies of their home. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, you know, there's a wine cellar, there's a bar.
It's different.
But they have it at home instead of out in the nightlife or in the
nostalgia there a little bit.
You grow up and you just do it different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's the, I think it's the point where they don't want to be doing what the kids do, or partying where the kids are partying and stuff like that. So it's a different tone to how they have that experience.
You know, I know with Sire Spirits, you're always active in the clubs. Yeah. Like, you stay in the mix of the youth culture. Is that deliberate so you can always have a feel for the pulse of it?
Absolutely. And with Sire Spirits, there's a what I feel like is the approach, the right approach for it is spirits are consumed when music is played. Right? So I already fit that in such a big way that I'm cheating by being there. You know what I'm saying? It puts a different energy. Like there may not be on a regular night, things shift just my presence there. Because I'm there, the DJ goes into his 50 Cent set. So he plays a, you know what I mean? It's almost a tribute to, because they're already grown.
Ты чё там? Хули?
On the music, they already listen and love it. Got things that are tested and proven over there, you know. So that happens, and then it just sets the tone. Like I think specifically with Sire Spirits, when you create high-end brands, they require lifestyle, you know. And because I'm out and in the mix, like living what the brand is, like when
Right.
people see it in the room when the parades come over and they at their table, they want that type of energy over there too, you know. Like there's a difference in that definitely creates the separation because the other talent connected to Spirits don't like you're not gonna see The Rock doing that
Right.
because of the music piece. He may have a strong presence on social media in different areas, and I like just tequila, I drink it
Right.
myself. You know what I'm saying? There's but he's not gonna do that.
Right. Right.
You know, like so it shows you that I'm showing you that I don't have to do it that way.
Right.
You know what I mean? I could be home doing it, but I want to, you know, see and feel everything else that's going on. So
There's not a lot of crossover between, say, like pro wrestling and acting, superhero stuff.
there's not 10 of them. Like there's only one Rock.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like out of all of the wrestlers that were there, there's only him.
Right.
You know what I mean? And maybe Randy Couture.
Oh, right.
And the Expendables. Like, you know, I worked with him just recently. Expendables 4.
So what was that experience like for you being involved in something like that compared to, say, the first films you were doing?
Well, it's exciting, man, because I'm in a film with my action stars. Right. These guys are, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are my guys. Like, I'm looking like, oh, shit. We got Jason Statham. We got, you know, Rambo.
Yes, that's it.
That's the joke. But Sly's always going to be like Rambo to me. Like that, Rocky, all of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when I, there, and if he dies, he dies. Dolph London. Like, there's certain shit that's never going to leave my mind. Like, that's going to be, it stands out as a moment that, like, for a one-liner in a film, it's a serious one-liner. Like, you know, like, and there's like, even now, you know, those things become memes. And people use them at different points, you know what I mean? So there's a lot
of memes of you floating around. You actually are behind some of them, I think. I don't know. There's always a strategy element with you, Fifth, you know? And I mean, it's kind of like the champagne bottle you have.
The king piece, like when you think of champagne, I think of the celebration, I think of victory. You know what I mean? So it easily matches with, this is why I even committed to the partnerships and relationships with professional teams, because it just makes sense. It organically makes sense to me, you know? And then I watch major companies make mistakes. Like Hennessy makes the deal with the NBA and not Tillman himself. You see what I'm saying? And it changes it. Like, for fact, my deals are with the owners direct. I have relationships with them. You see what I'm saying? Theirs is just with the logo, the NBA. So
The first time we spoke, you told me you always go straight to the source.
that's right. And anything in between will probably weaken your position.
You're gonna try and
Look, if I'm under you and the guy comes to me, I want to get it for as cheap as possible, make it for the best possible deal, and come to you to impress you with the deal that I made, right? Meanwhile, if I just came straight to you and discussed, you know, talk to you about what we could do, and you was like, let's do it, it beats what that part we would have went through. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, for me, if you can avoid the middleman or the guy under the guy, then
the guy who signs the front of the check instead of
Right.
the back.
That's right.
So you were saying before about being involved in the clubs, and I've seen you go to the actual liquor stores too for the appearances. And like you also said, there's that connectedness with the youth culture and music. Right. But for you, I almost feel like a big part of your relevance, your staying power, just across all these different spaces, is you're almost giving a blueprint on how to do what goes on behind the scenes.
Look, when we released the album, my first 4 albums, I would be in a Best Buy or Virgin Megastore signing CDs. It's the same. It's a different product. It's the same approach, marketing-wise, and I was open to doing it when you see me in the liquor stores because of that, because I'd done it before. And there's the demo I said that my core audience, which is at home watching television, it's easier for them to come see me in the liquor store than to come see me in a nightclub. The kids are there at the nightclub. So they'd rather, when they come now, they'll go, yo, I'm gonna go
right.
and see him there instead of going to see him where you guys are partying, and it's uncomfortable for me because I'm looking like am I stalking you to make sure you're doing the right thing, or am I here to see you?
So the parents are seeing you at the store, or the kids are seeing you
in nightlife.
Right. So why do you think that, what's the value for you for all these partnerships and you doing it independently? Because we've seen headlines all the time, certain names, lawsuits with the conglomerates that they're...
But Remy, things. Look at this, look. When that happens, it's when they see momentum building faster than usual, try to put a little bit of downward pressure on it. And this is in any category that happens. You know what I'm saying? And when your brand is, the company is a young company, but these companies spend a lot of money marketing towards African-American males. And when you are African-American owned company, it feels like it could be a bigger issue than, like, they're spending a lot of money, bro, like a lot of financial investment and going to marketing firms to target different demographics, you know? So when that tab is that big, because they're that big, when things start they hear noise being created, they, oh, cool. And, you know, like, for me, I've spent over $25 million since the success of my record in legal fees alone, just legal fees, right? So, like, when we be talking about money and stuff like that, I'd be like, tell me when you get rich, or what get rich is. I've just spent $25 million on giving it to lawyers, law firms. So it's a different thing. I write that off as the price of business. And then when we get to the details of it, they come around, because I have a way of posturing myself. Like I'll say something that other people won't say. I'll say I don't give a fuck, man. You understand?
Right,
And they'll look and
right.
go, oh, shit. And he goes, he doesn't care at all about what you're saying. And keep going. We're gonna have fun doing that then if this is what you want to do. And
Hey, it's Richard here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to start or even scale your existing.
it just makes better sense that we'd be friends than to be fighting each other. You see what I'm saying? And like these companies are a lot further. It's a lot longer since they own them. Like I've made how many references for free for Hennessy in music?
And that goes way back.
Yeah, when I'm seeing people drinking around me all the time, like in my experience, I'm a lightweight. I'm a bantamweight, even the lightest lightweight champion of the world when it comes to liquor. Not an experienced drinker. Let's say an experienced drinker is someone who's drunk somewhere right now. It's kind of early.
Akbarita mu brother. Hello, is Gavin here? Hey, yes. Come on.
трафик вообще.
Сука, засрал мне все штаны! Обманивай, сука, ты чё? Ага!
Заебись, удачно зашли.
Here we go.
And they're off. Here we go. Straight away then. Toby getting on the ball early doors, looking for the West Ham man.
Oh, lovely
Ethan
play.
Payne, little 1-2.
Oh.
Been picked up though in the middle of the park. Theo Baker with an early step over.
Oh, a little bit of a...
Okay, he's done all right there. Got the ball back off
Great start for Theo.
into the box. Theo Baker puts it in.
You greedy boy, as his mother used to say to him. Go on, you've had enough. Here we go, Chris and D. What can he cook up?
Theo Baker looking for the through ball. He's so offside. It's actually not the worst shot. I don't think he knows he's off. It's a speed situation 2.0.
It's a lovely finish. Mate, I'm hoping JJ knew that was offside because he just left it.
Yeah, Chrisonat obviously there, his first appearance at a YouTube game. And that's perhaps surprising with the technique on display here. He was about 20 yards offside though.
Absolutely he was.
Harry gonna burst
picks
away
up.
here. Powerful man.
Harry picks their pocket, hoping for a 10 bag, I think. No luck there.
That's all you can ask for from your centre half there. He's got him up the pitch. Bazinga.
Oh.
Who can score? Bazinga!
Bazinga scores!
What a moment!
The shot's coming off.
Look at it! Honestly, he's achieved a lot in his life. But I'm telling you, it might not get better than that. And we're saying, London Stadium, the crowd have gone wild. All of the sidemen team around him. Ethan Payne, take a bow.
Question marks about XQC. Will XQC have excuses? I don't know.
Look at it. He bursts through like a young Vladimir Ku. He's tried to pick the ball up now, I think, Gideon.
Gideon panicked.
He's like a young Soufal there.
But
Интересно, до скольки сегодня скупить? Нехороший вы, блядь, чё.
you know, great footage on Will and his GoPro.
Improvisation at its finest. Right foot, low, make the keeper work, son. Keep it on target, son. That's what he's done. And I'll tell you what, he can tell Olive about that when he's older. Say, Daddy scored a goal at West Ham in front of 60,000 people and you were there. Yeah, you never know about his handling on those crosses coming in for
Not
someone might not have played a lot of time in goal. Great ball.
Great ball.
Chris Indeed.
It's been let loose.
He's got space. Nico's in the box. It's on his left foot.
It's like he's in Tiger.
Up against Cal Freezy here. He's weaved in a web of light. Chris What a goal! There was nothing Calfreezy or KSI could do. The diminutive midfield maestro puts it level, pegging a one apiece.
Yes, JJ has lost his clean sheet. He always struggled to keep his sheets clean when he lived with Simon. Oh, boys.
Let's watch this back. Here, 2 defenders on him. Not a problem for him. Weaving. I think past 3 of them in the end. And a fantastic finish. Again, how far have we come? H performing at half-time in a YouTube charity game. Mad.
It used to be rappers like KSI doing it.
I think it's onside, you know. Simon could score at a
got to
great
finish.
time. He's currently 1-1. But Minter strikes again. You can set your watch by him. Ever reliable. And they are in the lead, 2-1. 2 on target, 2 goals for the Sidemen as we approach half-time. There will be a fair bit of injury time.
A perfectly timed run. Willeney chasing shadows. But again, you know, you can't blame him for that. That was gorgeous play from the Sidemen.
It's a 3-on-3 situation for the Sidemen if they can get it forward, but it's still YouTube All-Stars. Philly on his left foot, tries to get it on his right.
Still going.
Honestly, just hit it on your left, test the keeper.
Out to Chunks.
There it is, deflection! That's exactly what I'm talking about. Get the shots off against these keepers. You can't really blame JJ for that one though, wicked deflection.
If you give Chunks time around the edge of the
Goal
box,
scorer for the YouTube
he's going to
All-Stars,
punish you.
number 21, make some noise
JJ
for
is
Chunks.
fuming. But Chunks is a player. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Probably still one of the most underrated ballers in the scene. Let's take a look at this. Great work from Philly in the build-up. It comes to Chunks, gets it onto that wonderful right foot, and massively helped by the deflection
off
Harry's
the
back of Rotashaw, which might affect his rating a little bit, you know.
I mean, they say speed equals distance over time, but Chunks scores from distance every time. My word.
Here we go, look at this pace. Look at this pace.
Manny
right side.
is off and away.
Manny.
Plays in Simon.
Back to Manny. Can he score? Yeah! It's glorious! It's simple, it's proper football. Love to see it. Simon and Manny linking up with a 1-2 there. And it is the Sidemen who restore their lead for the 3rd time in this game. 3-2.
Manny!
Sumptuous strike. Step aside, Adam 22. There's a new cook in town. His name's Manny.
Lovely finish again. I'd like to see an angle and see if XQC could have done more, but when you got the ball in the box and you're Manny and he's got so much space, you'd expect him to finish it. You have to say, I think the scout for the Sidemen is the same guy that does Brighton's transfers, because they've found Ginge out of nowhere and he's patrolling things. Deji, on the other hand, has not made that work, but Randolph plays it to Simon. It's like their What's Good podcast. Look at that. 5-star skill moves.
He's got family.
He's hit one. Oh, he's trying to do that. XQC fans, look away now. Manny gets his 2nd of the game, and that's why you just have to shoot on sight. But look at this from Simon. Is that the move of the match so far? Flicks it over Gideon. The shot was enough to cause XQC a problem, who, let's face it, isn't going to catch a great deal of shots today. And Manny was there.
Oh, do you know what? He did well to make that save. We've got to give him that. He almost caught it. But we knew this could be the difference. The goalkeepers. I mean, the Sidemen have a world-class athlete.
Stop.
He's great with his hands, even better with his elbows. It's KSI. Chris MD.
Danny Aaron.
He lives and breathes football. Mr. Beast. It's nice defence from old Beastie Boy.
This is what I love about YouTube football games. Where else are you going to see Danny Aaron's head-to-head with Mr. Beast? Look at it. That's a lovely bit of skill. Chris MD, don't let it go off. Keeps it on.
Nice feet. Just pushes off Mr. Beast.
Oh, he's out. Kattenberg, do it. Yes, he's done
It's
it.
a penalty.
He's done it, had to be. Now, who takes it?
The All-Stars have a need for speed. He's stepping up to the spot here.
What they say?
Your time.
Trying to get
Don't
his
let
head.
me ruin it.
This could be the biggest moment in this game. It's speed versus KSI.
Here we go. The crowd awaits.
Here we go. Look at the technique. Look at the run-up. Where will he put it? This is your moment, Speed. Take it. Grasp it. Speed! What is that?
Oh, my word.
Wow.
You called it, Speed. You called it.
He reverse sued him.
forget CR7. We see you in the changing room, you clown.
They taught him the offside rule. They didn't teach him how to take a penalty. You just got to hit it harder than that.
On the edge of the box.
Still alive here, though. Fosh. Left foot. Oh!
What a finish!
Max Fosh. What a moment.
Left foot on the edge of the D.
Goal scorer for the YouTube
And you have to
All-Stars,
say,
number
he has
5,
spared the
Max
blushes
Fosh.
of young Speed, who missed the penalty, but up steps Max Fosh Esquire.
His shot was ass. Yeah, so dead. And you're like, yeah, so you saved the penalty. That was a big pressure moment. Well done on that, though. But
yeah, Max Fosh with
the reverse pseudo.
Good shot.
Oh my days.
Yeah. I
You
had to do it. You know, bro.
Chris, up to Nico.
Oh, lovely touch.
Touch of a dentist.
Tell you what, you can't pick it up there.
JJ's a bit of a problem area here.
It's not
He
going
might
out.
need some help, guys.
Oh, lovely.
Oh!
Don't do it.
He's not giving it. Shot.
Speed.
Calfreezy saves the day.
Calfreezy to the rescue. And a counter straight away. Excuse me. Time.
Oh my God. It's going to be another one.
Oh, it's
End-to-end entertainment here in London. XQC has done what JJ almost did. And
He
cost
just
his team a
can't
goal.
stop scoring.
Toby
Goal
Rizzle
scorer for
scores.
Simon
There's
FC,
nothing new here.
Toby.
JJ hasn't faced this many shots since Harry's diss track.
Oh, it's come flapping for it and missed it. Chunks kicks
Lovely
it
layoff.
Fosh.
It's Fosh. Don't give him time.
Wow, he's got a cannon on
And
the
here
head.
comes Gideon's gone to it.
Get it,
Oh no. Vic is through.
It's a flying V. Stay outside, Vic. Okay, it's not going to be Vic because he can't touch that there.
Manny takes it.
Manny for the hat trick.
Oh, it's easy.
It's a piece of cake for this young man. Manny gets the first hat trick of the day.
A hat trick.
That attack from the sidemen was unbelievable. It was like a Mighty Ducks flying V. Luckily, was there an offside for Manny there?
I think that's offside.
There might be. We're going to go to VAR. Have we got VAR? I don't know.
Danny Aarons. What's he got in his locker? Well, we'd have to blur it if we showed it, but moving on.
Some good defending there from Eric. JJ! Oh no! Speed has done everything but score. The battle continues between these two, by the way, in the box. It's another chance for Speed. JJ's living rent-free in his head.
Here we go.
Chunks. Look at these. Skills from the man.
Lovely feet.
Oh, he's still got
he's
it.
bodied him.
I think he's gone through the legs.
Tyson out. What can he do? Nico picks it up.
Two
Lays it
goals
off to
last
Chunks.
year. Chunks hits it.
Oof.
JJ! Oh, we might have rolled in there. Oh, the leverage goes in. It's a goal.
That's
He's
not.
gone over the
That's
line.
not a goal.
The line
That's
was
not a
right.
goal. What?
He's rolled it over.
Is that a goal?
He's had a stinker. He's held the ball and then rolled over the line. If he rolls into Speed, he's safe. Speed can't take it off him. He's got two hands on it, but he rolls away from Speed and into the back of the net.
It's like watching Ben Foster at Wrexham. I fancy Nico Amalana for a goal today. He leads the NDL and the attack. Here we go.
Beautiful link up between Chris and Chunks. Gets it out of his feet, hits it!
Great save!
What a save from this young man!
He's redeemed himself there. Danny Aarons recently retired his dad, so now he has someone to hang out with. That's good for him.
Oh, late challenge there. Free kick for the sidemen. Mini Minter taken down by Max Fosh. Could be the first booking of the game.
Trousers.
Yellow card.
The yellow reverse.
He's doing the reverse then. That's the first. What does that mean? Kleinberg's on a yellow?
Kleinberg's on a yellow. It's clever play. He knows the law.
Looking at the stats on FootMob, highest rated player right now.
It's got to be Manny, hasn't it?
Manny's on a 9.7. Chunks on an 8.7.
Vic Star's open.
Go on, Vic.
He's on.
Take it away, Vic.
Vic Star.
It's deja vu. Is it deja Vic? Can he score? Can he pass? He goes to Harry. Oh! It's about time. He's deserved to go in one of these games, and he's got one. Harry rowed to shore with the 7th of the match. Anyone that plays with Harry knows he has got a cannon of a strike on him. He doesn't often get to unleash it in these matches, but look at this. And let's talk about the assist for
The Vic Star assist.
Vision.
I mean, he's a playmaker these days.
He's adapted his game as he's got older.
This is it. I tell you what, a fantastic goal. It's 7-4 now. Like you said, the sidemen, they're known to get 7.
The technique on display there from Harry is nothing short of Kevin De Bruyne-esque.
Willie, get up the field. You're wearing a GoPro.
Speed. Flicks it past Mr. Beast. Looks for Nico. Nico. There it is.
There it is.
The game's not over yet.
Nico Milana.
2 goals from last year, 1 from this year.
Here we go.
Goal scorer for the YouTube
Gorgeous
All-Stars,
finish.
69, Nico.
The real mayor of London gives the YouTube All-Stars a glimmer. Nico, you can just rely on him in those areas, you know, he's like R9.
Absolutely.
We've got 9 minutes injury time, we're almost 4 minutes into it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And that's the game. That's the game if it goes in. And it has done, I think. No, it's not been flagged. It's not been flagged.
It doesn't cross the line, just like all my jokes today. It's perfectly on the line, yeah?
JJ on the edge of the box.
Forward.
Surely not.
Chunks to speed.
Have some composure, lads. There's no keeping. That's offside. Surely that's offside. Well, was it played by an All-Stars player? Maybe that's what happened there.
Tariq.
And that's the game wrapped up.
It's got to be.
Let's take a look at this again. So he's definitely in an offside position. JJ's presence there caused them problems. The lack of composure from the All-Stars was problematic. Yes, it is onside because it's completely played through to him.
Oh, you've got to think that they just needed to get rid there.
You need to let Chunks have the ball there.
I'd say Chunks went the wrong way because speed was out to the right.
Potential penalty there with the shirt pull as well, but Tariq takes his moment.
Tariq says, hey, you can have my shirt afterwards. I've just scored.
Comes to Manny instead. He's got a hat-trick. Can he improve that? Whoa, big touch. Big challenge.
Collect.
Bosch from Bosch. Still alive though. Chance for Zarko. Oh. It's going to fall to Deji.
Great block from Jacobs.
JJ on the edge. Left foot. Oh. He shouldn't be outfield. He should be protecting himself. And there's the final whistle. Mark Clattenburg puts the whistle to his mouth. It's all over here at the London Stadium. 8-5. And the main man, the captain, Ethan Payne, against Mazinga, about to lift the trophy. His beloved London Stadium. Well, we just witnessed for more than 2 years now, they'll be known as the side winners. But let's face it, the main men is falling on fire. But once again, 8 is great. They are the champions of the Sidemen China 2023. It's Sidemen FC.
Yeah, not many people have finished this one, and I've had a dodgy couple of weeks. They say form is temporary, Class is permanent though, don't they? So let's hope it's true. Come on, let's get underway. Right, here we are. The Griffin's Head. What's the griffin again? Like half eagle, half goat or something? Let me know in the comments if you're into your mythological beasts and whatnot. Got to be on my A game today. You get a t-shirt if you beat this one. Can't be missing out on that, you know me, love a good t-shirt. Should we get in there? Bit of a dodgy park job, that one. Straight out of the Mrs. Beard playbook. I think I am technically within the lines though, so it's allowed. Also the car park's empty, so no big deal, you know. Ooh, they got a defibrillator. Better safe than sorry. Might come in handy later.
Can I take a picture with you, mate?
Yeah, of course, man.
Oh, mate, I watch you literally every day when I'm scrolling.
Oh, thanks, man. I wish my mum would get this excited when I go to visit her.
Oh, man, I literally watch you every single day, mate. Every single day I watch you. Oh, mate, that's mint, that.
It's nice to meet you anyways, man. I'm filming in here, so...
Mac and cheese is banging.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Have a good one, man.
This is not Beard Beats food.
Oh, yeah, do you know who I am?
Of course I know who you are.
I came to do your, you have like a big mixed grill challenge
We do have a big mixed grill challenge.
Oh, it's actually on the menu on the back.
Yeah.
The Griffin Challenge. Says they're not for the faint of heart and cannot be shared. Ooh, no time limit for completion. So I'm assuming that's... So it's just like one sitting, no bathroom breaks, I guess. Okay, yeah, I've done a few of those before. I'm gonna ask the chef, but as far as I'm aware, only one person has actually finished this. Loads of people have attempted it, but only one has actually done it.
It was a size 8 XXX t-shirt, and even he tried to hide his mushrooms under his rib bones.
He tried to cheat?
But if I caught him doing it, he finished it, he went pale white, and his missus told me the car stunk on the way home.
But he did win?
He won.
I think it's coming out any second now. Oof, there it is.
There we go. You have the trick to food eating challenges, in my opinion, is speed.
Speed?
Yeah.
I might be in trouble then.
Well, but
I'm a slowpoke these
I
days.
give you as long as you need.
Right, I'm at a place called the Griffin's Head in Huncote, and I'm taking on the... Has it got a special name or just the big mixed grill challenge?
It's the Griffin's Head Mixed Grill Challenge. It's chicken, we have our 6-ounce beef burger, we have Chinese skewers, barbecue ribs and wings, a 8-ounce steak, 3 sausages, and all the associated paraphernalia with a couple of tubs of a load of beans and a pound of fries.
If you win, you get that t-shirt, right? And the t-shirt says, I defeated the Griffin's Head Mixed Grill on it or something, right?
Yeah, I defeated the Griffin's Head Challenge.
Nice. Right, do you want to give me a 3, 2, 1 just for dramatic effect, and I'll get underway.
3, 2, 1, and go.
That sounded like something else to me. Right, start with the eggs. I mean, it didn't sound like any drum roll I've ever heard. Let's leave it at that. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another exercise in extreme gurgitation. You want to get a photograph? I've already started. I've done 2 eggs already. I feel bad now.
Thank you very much.
If you zoom in on that photograph, you're going to see pieces of egg in my mouth. I think he was about far enough away to avoid that level of detail. Plus, judging by the picture, I think he took it on a Nokia 7650 or something. The eggs were lovely. Bangers next. Yeah, onto the old sausage. I think that'd be a great name for a meat-scented aftershave, come to think of it. Maybe I'll look into that. It's an interesting merchandising idea, if nothing else. Anyway, today we're having a crack at a rather large mixed grill challenge, which so far has only been defeated by one person. A lot of people ask me why I squeeze the sausage first. It just breaks the casing. That's all. Look at the size of this onion ring. It's like a steering wheel. I'm just going to pretend the chips aren't there for now, you know. Denial. Interesting tactic. Not sure how effective it's going to be in the long run, but for right now, we're tucking into the juicy stuff. We've got pork chop, ribs, chicken wings, fried chicken fillet, black pudding, burger patties. Lots of variety here, which always makes things a little bit less bothersome. At the risk of sounding like Beatrix Potter or something. Nobody says bothersome anymore, do they? A damn shame if you ask me.
I wouldn't normally eat steak with my hands. Oh yeah, I'm an expert sausage eater. Lots of time practicing.
I love how the guy said, really? As if I had like an NVQ in sausage consumption or something. Just practice.
Steak and beans isn't really a traditional combination, is it? Have some of the gravy instead.
Yeah, equally not a traditional accompaniment to a sirloin steak, but if it's wet, it's a safe bet. That's my motto.
I bet they're wondering what's going on. I think they're trying to sit as far away as possible. Not that I can blame them. Yeah?
Yeah, we can only hope I get done before that geezer's food arrives. However unlikely that may be. I'm not rushing the ribs though. These things were absolutely top notch.
I would highly recommend the ribs. Oh, you've ordered already? What do you get? As long as you didn't order something vegan. I'm only messing.
Yeah, big cuddles to all the vegan viewers out there. I'm only joking. And actually, fortuitously enough, we seem to be about done with all the animal products now.
Oh, doing alright so far. I'm gonna get rid of that bottle of water because cloudy water triggers people for some reason. I can't open this now. Do you have any napkins? I'm getting a little bit messy. I don't want to put these people off their food, you know? That sandwich looks pretty big. Thank you very much. Not yet, not yet. That's how you know I'm struggling. If I get the Diet Coke out, I don't know how long I've been going, but 10 minutes, 12 minutes? Something like that.
Yeah, not a bad approximation. With this one, actually, there is no time limit. You just have to finish it in one sitting with no toilet breaks, which is cool. You don't have to rush it or anything. You can savour every mouthful if you like.
Just got a bowl here for the bones.
Ooh, just a smidge of light blasphemy there from the chef. That's a common expletive in Britain to express shock and/or disbelief. I think he's just surprised by how much I've got through already.
Let's get rid of the salad. I don't even know why they bothered with this. Ugh. I'm not looking forward to these chips, I tell you.
It's always the chips that finish people off.
Just get loads of gravy on there. You know, people from Yorkshire, we love gravy.
Yeah, man, it's a Lancashire chef's gravy, so it's much better.
Gonna kickstart the Civil War, yeah.
Indeed, that might be lost on people outside Yorkshire and Lancashire, but historically, the two fought like a 30-year civil war, I think. Not over gravy, of course, over the throne of England. Still, I think there's some residual rivalry there. Also, I think the only guy to beat this, was from Lancashire, so I've kind of got a duty to get it done.
Ooh, this gravy's chunky. Reminds me of school dinners. You know what? I'm a bit weird because I like skin on stuff like rice pudding, so a bit of skin on the gravy is no problem for me.
Yeah, and to be fair to the chef, he wasn't wrong. The gravy was flipping lovely. Secret recipe apparently, which he would not impart unto me. Tasted good though. Very, very meaty.
There's a lot of chips. There's a lot of chips. They're gone now, yeah. I feel like I've been eating them for about 20 minutes. It'll take more than that to come between me and a t-shirt, let me tell you. This is why I'd normally eat with my hands, because it just takes so much longer with a fork. Oh, thank you very much. That really means a lot to me, thank you. And from over there, you can't actually see the backwash in the water, so it's a bonus, right? I'm gonna have to do the mushrooms, even though I don't wanna. these are hefty as well. These are some thick mushrooms.
I think she's laughing at me eating the mushrooms, which I think, in all honesty, were probably the only component I did not enjoy, but nothing new there. The rest was well worth 40 quid.
I don't know what it is. Some people really love mushrooms, I realise that. They're like a delicacy to some people. You like them?
Only them ones. I don't like the little baby ones, just them ones.
Almost there though.
It's amazing.
I'm getting there. The mushrooms almost derailed me, but we're almost there. I left the best to last, the onion rings.
And we've got onion rings as well.
Right, thank you very much. How long did the other guy take? Do you know?
Oh, well, he came at about 7 o'clock and he was like, he just finished by about 11.
No.
Just rolling round to the car park to his car.
Are you serious?
Ooh, do you hear that? That crunch was a bit special, wasn't it? I've got to believe that's a fabrication as well. The guy can't have been eating for 4 hours, surely. 4 hours eating?
Oh, those onion rings are something else. Just the beans to go. I should really have dipped stuff in the beans as I went, but I abandoned it after about 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. I did kind of abandon it. Look at this. This is how big the meal is. The chef he's had to brace up his left elbow in order to cook it. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one.
Come on, one last bean. It's refusing to be picked up.
Absolutely brilliant.
Is that alright?
Yay! Big smile. Thank you very much.
It's alright. Oof. Tell you what, when you say well done for eating, this guy trying to take away my glory. Do you have a dessert menu?
I do, he's gonna have a dessert. Cheesecake's good.
Does that get your approval then? Cheesecake?
Yes, something sweet, yeah. Cheesecake.
Go on, I'll have a cheesecake. Thank you. Oh, that was really nice. Vanilla cheesecake with summer berries and mango compote. Oh, that was a square meal. This is the moment, it's all worth it when you get to this point. Only the second person to defeat the Griffin's Head challenge, eh?
And there's been quite a few.
What an honour indeed. That t-shirt looks absolutely humongous. But I'll receive it gratefully. Thank you very much. Oh, that was some stretch, I tell you. What is this, Bruno Mars? I'll take...
Chef Ramsay is going to love this food. It's simple food, it's basic food, it's feel-good food, but it's done very well and fresh.
Okay.
Boiled shrimp.
Thanks, Tony. My first Louisiana shrimp. Yeah, everything's soft. They should peel easily and sort of pop out the shell, but I'm struggling to peel them. I mean, that is nasty. What I'm struggling for here is the lack of freshness. They feel and taste slightly mushy, which is a big disappointment. Candice, where are the shrimps fresh?
They're fresh frozen.
Fresh frozen.
I know it's kind of an oxymoron.
But you can buy fresh shrimp
Yes.
within a mile from here.
Yes, yes. The frozen shrimp tastes like shit. Sorry. Crap. He wanted to know why we would get frozen shrimp when you can go to, like, the market and get them fresh every day.
It's not uncommon to have frozen shrimp because some things are okay frozen. How we look on the oysters? Coming right now. All right.
Wow, that back wall is hideous. What a mess. You got 2 seconds, please?
Yes.
And what's with the swamp decor? Whose idea was that?
Mine and my husband's.
To eat in a swamp? For children or for adults?
For both.
For both?
For both.
Oysters Cortello. That's not words for me.
Right, here we go.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
What the hell is that?
These are the oysters Cortello.
Oysters Cortello. So I suppose you go like that. Wow, they're dreadful. Oysters named after the owner. I certainly wouldn't put my name on that. I wouldn't even put my enemy's name on that.
Take it for you? Okay.
Thank you. That's depressing, isn't it?
No. Just terrible.
Oysters Cortello, I don't know what to say about that. I eat them myself. I think they're delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Daryl, what did you say?
Oysters Cortello just ain't working.
This is killing me not to know what he's saying.
This is the fried chicken steak, right?
Correct.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bland as anything. No seasoning, no care. Look at that. Ugh. Candice, what the hell is that? It looks like it's just had a giraffe's tongue cut out and deep fat fried.
People complain that the quality of the food here is horrible.
Unbelievable. Who made that?
Emil makes it. I'm just so happy that Chef Ramsay likes the bread pudding. It feels great.
Who made that? Doesn't look fantastic. But it tastes delicious. Who made that?
Emil makes it. I'm just so happy that Chef Ramsay likes the bread pudding. It feels great to end on a good note. Love the bread pudding.
You like the bread pudding?
There we go.
Loved it. I took full responsibility for the bread pudding. That is all me. Daryl doesn't really have influence on that. Thank God. Thank God he liked something I did. I'll take that any day.
Here we go. That is the fettuccine. Basil arugula pesto, a little ricotta salata on top.
Right.
And then behind that, here is a chicken paillard, sort of Milanese, pounded, breaded.
Excellent. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name's Alex.
Alex.
Charmed.
Good to see you so much.
Pleasure. I'll be back in a moment.
Thank you, Alex. Cold. Bland. Really bland. Okay. Look at this thing. It's like a fucking elephant's foot. That's not normal for a chicken to be so fucking hard. Fuck. That's the mess. Thank you, Alex.
Absolutely.
I'd appreciate if the chef could actually taste that.
Okay.
Because it is bland beyond bland.
Okay.
Why is that so dry?
I wish I had a good answer for that question. Chicken should be moist.
Well, I'll move straight to the next course. Thank you.
Fettuccine, bland. Chicken, why is it so dry?
That's bullshit. I want to go home.
Paul certainly doesn't like it when people criticize his food.
ёбнули нашего!
От гнида!
всегда внимательно.
Прямо берцы! Бля!
But you know, I think he actually reacted to Chef Ramsay's criticisms the same way he reacts to a lot of the guests' criticisms. Like maybe it's not necessarily that important because he's right.
Lovely, thank you.
Here we are. Okay, that is our mushroom risotto.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay. Damn, is that normal? Amazing Bazzini's risotto. Ooh, wow, that's extraordinary, no? Doesn't even move. Well, maybe that would look better up there. Yeah. It fits the colours. Come on. God. What a mess. And absolutely disgusting.
So, you don't look too impressed.
It just tastes of mush. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, my pleasure. I'll bring you some tilapia next. Nah, he doesn't like that.
He doesn't like it?
Too mushy.
There is a classic, way to do it, but some people around here just don't like it that way, My ego's not here to hear that Gordon Ramsay loved the dishes or didn't like the dishes. I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned about what I do and what the product that I put out.
It's all yours, Alex. All right, here we go. Almond-crusted tilapia, jasmine rice with some pepper. Hopefully you enjoy it.
Boo. Huh?
I love the jasmine rice. He has to like the jasmine rice.
It's just so bland, honestly. I mean, it's just greasy, bland, and you cut into the fish and it's just mush.
How is the tilapia coming along? We making some forward progress here?
Yeah, no, do you know what? I'm still hungry.
Do you have something in mind?
Any desserts?
Certainly. Sharon, our dessert chef, makes everything. I've got a carrot cake.
Oh, wow.
Should be a New York cheesecake.
Do you know what? I have a little slice of the cheesecake and the carrot cake.
Done.
Please.
Yes, cheesecake, carrot cake.
Tilapia, no-go.
Fish was bland. Watery.
Fish was bland?
Again, we're kind of like, we have an older clientele here. They like not too assertive things.
Right. How could I think that Paul did a good job? If he did a good job, Chef Ramsay would have said the food was great. He didn't say that, so Paul didn't do a good job.
Start right here with the carrot cake.
Wow, all homemade?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Hi. Gordon's eating your carrot cake right now as we speak.
Oy vey. The last thing that people eat is dessert. And if the dessert sucks, that's bad. Hey.
Bloody hell. You scared me. Don't come around the corner like that.
Sharon.
Sharon, first of all, that is delicious.
Awesome.
Whose recipe is that?
Mine.
Can I have it?
No, for a price. Everything for a price.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. That's made with passion.
As much as you have.
You make love to that carrot cake, don't you?
Well, I'm getting divorced, so it's the cake or...
I'll go for the cake.
Hope he likes it. Sharon's gonna be devastated if he hates it.
I hate it.
I'm so glad you liked it.
Honestly, I felt like it's a fucking wake in a funeral, and all of a sudden the carrot cakes arrive and woof, I'm back up there.
I love you!
This is pork chop, the smothered pork chop.
Thank you. Just like someone shat on my plate.